Okay, so basically, why Sketchnotes in classroom? So I am writing the title. I want to go something like this, in which, because, okay, let me think of the formats. Now, again, people who have attended the workshop and course will know the format. People who have attended the workshop and all, tell me which format might suit this. If you still remember the whole, 5 kinds of formats. Do you
Radial
remember?
format?
Radial format. That was also in my mind. Because we are talking about listicles, all points are equal. There is no hierarchy of the points. So all points are equal in my eyes. So in radial format, I will be going from center out, which means my heading will be in the center. So I will be writing something here. I'm choosing my nib. So Y. And then I want to focus on Sketchnote. So I will be increasing my nib here. And you already know the rule. When you are writing, we don't write it in cursive handwriting. Why sketch notes? In is not important, so I will just write in like this, and here in class rooms, and just to give it a little creative edge, I will be drawing a question mark. Yeah. Now, in radial format, it's always good that you encircle the first in the center one. But now see, there is a difference. I could have encircled this in this way. Now, are you already imagining that the focus is more on the circle rather than the content of the circle? The circle is so dark and so thick. And that is what, as a sketch noter, you should keep in mind. Your circle is not important, but it is only important to set the segregation of space. But the circle is not a content. People should always focus on the content. So basically, I will only be marking this circle in a gray, with a gray line, so that my content is my focus and not my circle. And now I have to write points. So the first point was, if I remember it right, the first point was it makes things simple. So let me write it here. I am choosing this red kind of a color to make, let's say, my pointer. So maybe I will write 1 point here, 1 point here. 1 point will be, okay, here somewhere. 1 point will be here. So now I have already managed my space, and I'm taking the benefit of using an electronic pad because now I can delete things. So yeah, let's say, or maybe this was better because I have to write things. Okay. And then I will, to make the family look like one. So I'm writing here, I will not write like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still feel that 1, 2, 3, 4, it is taking too much of a focus. So I will reduce the transparency because pointers are not that important. Got it? So now see, I have basically used my space. So space, this is called space management. Now the first point was makes things simple, makes content. I will use that language of classroom. Content, we are talking about content. So, or let's say make subject matter simple. Okay. So makes, now see, I am still using, I already think that if I use this thicker pen, I might lose space. So I'm just using a little thinner nib. So I still have my space. So makes, I will try to repeat, folks. Sketchnote is not the competition of art, right? So I will not give any points to beautiful sketch notes. I will give all the points of sketch note which invites reading, which invites understanding. No point for beauty. So makes subject matter simple. And what should I draw to make subject matter simple, folks? How should I show simplicity? What could be a metaphor for simplicity? So I am using my childhood memory in which, let's say, this was a thread, and now this thread is in a, I don't know what it is called, spoon or something like that. So makes subject matter simple. Yeah, latai. We used to call it in latai in Hindi. At least in the context of kite flying. So make subject matter simple. Then avoids chat GPT cheating. Avoid. Okay. Then I will be writing in the same font style. Avoids. I don't know why did I switch to capital letters. I think chat GPT doesn't deserve that a capital letter. So chat. So now see, avoids chat GPT cheating. Now this is a difficult point if you ask me, because try to express this in drawing. Anyone wants to give it a try? What should I draw now to show avoid chat GPT cheating? What should I
You
draw?
can make a face wherein it is written chat GPT and
Chat
angry chat GPT and a hammer wherein you're breaking that head of the chat GPT. So,
But
not,
but
yeah.
but try to explain me what does this point mean? Avoid chat GPT cheating. What is the essence of this point?
academic honesty.
To make us creative.
Hmm?
वो
Increase the
academic honesty
creativity of the person.
मतलब कि आप academically
Okay, I will tell you what I
In-
mean here, and then try to give me hints about drawing. Avoid ChatGPT cheating means I am able to write fabulous answers with ChatGPT, but without ChatGPT, when I'm asked to draw, I'm not able to write. That's the essence which I want to focus on. Now think from that matter. That's why I'm telling you,
Yeah.
without understanding the point in totality, even as a teacher, it's a challenge for you to sketch note, because I know at this age, we are all of the same age, right? I know when you teach something, 80% you teach, but 20% sometimes we also are like, okay, चलो बोल देते हैं ऐसे ही बिना समझे, क्योंकि मुझे भी समझ नहीं आया. Correct? But with sketch notes, you will not get that space because you won't be able to draw. Let's see if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone
Maybe.
wants to
Can
share?
you hear me?
Yeah,
Can
Ajay.
you hear me?
Yeah, Ajay.
So maybe trying to pour liquid into a small vessel and the water is pouring out,
Nice.
or a glass without a base, just pouring water and it is just going down, getting wasted.
Interesting. I think I will use this metaphor in another point, because ChatGPT, I'm using a very specific term. People might not be able to relate to this metaphor. So this one, I would like to draw very exactly, and the bottomless glass, I will try to use it in the other point. So what I want to draw is.
How about an empty brain? I
Hmm,
mean, an empty brain wherein it's utilizing your brain and that because of that it is empty, because of because when you use chat GPT, because I did this with Ministry of Education,
mhm.
and that is where I raised this point that because of GPT our creativity suffers, so we're not using
Yeah,
our brains.
yeah.
सो 3 इडियट्स में भी वो डायलॉग है राइट कि ये अगर ब्रेन आप बाहर सेल करने जाओगे तो उसका फुल पैसा मिलेगा
कुछ नहीं
काइंड
मिलेगा. Try. मैं कुछ ड्रॉ करता हूँ. Let me draw and tell me if I am justifying this point or not. So I want to draw a computer here, because chat GPT means computer. And now I am drawing something which is, so for example, if this student is learning from chat GPT, and now I will be drawing like he is quickly typing things. So he is typing things, and I will also draw a little bit of Shatir kind of a image, but this is already mixing. Wait, I will draw a little bigger. Let me first draw the guy. So what he is able to do, yeah. So what he is able to do, he is able to write everything which is in the chat GPT. And okay, I'll draw a little later some details. And the same guy, when he is when he is asked to draw, and now I'm writing the drawing thing, and then he has a big question mark. So he is not able to draw.
Sir, and you can put an equal sign between those two images.
Equal sign between those images, okay? Equal or not equal?
Equal sign is showing that if he is doing with chat GPT and that's equaling to he can't draw anything.
In fact, somehow I think that I should show a not equal sign, because this is
Yeah.
what I exactly mean by chat GPT. Chat GPT is telling you something and you are able to type that thing in the laptop and pass the exams. But now, because you have not understood things, so it's a question mark, and that's what you will draw in the paper as well. So yeah, this is what I wanted to communicate by this point. But take your own call. Maybe if you have some better metaphor, I am not the owner of metaphors. So if you have any better metaphor, then draw it and show it to me. What was the third point? It takes out what? It makes.
Well, instead of an equal to, if you use an arrow, it will show that this will lead to that.
Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, right. So maybe yeah, I can lead to very good point actually. So I will write here. I will draw an arrow here. Right? What is the third point? Now I don't want to go back to my sheet. So remind me, what was the other point? Or maybe I should go back. Should I? What was the other
Memory
point?
and retention, memorization and the retention.
Memory and retention. Okay. So basically memory and retention, I was using this nip. Enhances memory and retention. So enhances memory and retention. I would want to, I will not. So yeah, of course there is, I can still draw a brain here, but then I feel that just a brain, that's why I do not focus only on icons. And that's why we pay a huge importance to drawing humans, because when you draw humans, you have more capacity to explain things in totality. Just drawing a brain, nah, I don't like only using icons. I want to justify this point in totality. Enhancing memory and retention. Let me go deeper down. Why it enhances memory and retention? Because of this reason. In brain, the Apple image got fed, and now instead of writing apple, you are drawing directly the apple. So the visual memory of Apple is also applied on the sheet, and that's where it enhances memory and retentions, because we saw visuals and visuals got stored. But usually what happens, we see Apple, but Apple ki jagah apple is forced on us to memorize, and then when we have to recall, we recall the images of an apple, but in exam we have to write apple. That's the whole point. So what I mean to say is this: I will draw a person who is thinking of something, and now he is also able to draw that. So because I want to focus on the content, so I will be drawing the apple in red, and that's what he is able to draw as well. An apple. So an apple was stored in the memory and apple is drawn rather than, or maybe to stress upon this point, I can also write here APPLE and cut this point. So this is where we are cutting the, and this is also called dual code theory, in which we are cutting down the database match. Okay, this was 1, 2, 3. We have to pace up. So fourth point, what was the fourth point? What was the fourth point? Okay, say any point. And till now, see that
Originality,
Collaborative
originality,
learning.
okay?
originality language or universal cultural language.
Universal language, okay. Now see that I am still drawing the sketchnote flat. Last, when I finish the sketchnote, then I will try to enhance the visual hierarchy in this. Before that, I will just be drawing it absolutely flat. Okay, so this is basically a universal language. What do you mean by universal language? Now, of course, so let me write here universal language. Now, universal language, the best thing which comes to my mind is, I mean, best as in the quickest thing is draw a globe, right? And that's when people, because you saw the word universe and then universe means globe, but no, I mean, this doesn't justify the point in totality. Can you explain what does universal language mean here? What do you mean by
Picture
universal language?
It means that when
picture
I am
language.
saying, when I am drawing something, or if I have to talk in terms of language, whenever I'm speaking to people from different languages, people who speak different languages, they can easily understand what I am trying to convey.
Correct.
So here we can
So-
have two humans with different languages, and they're shaking hands, wherein they're understanding what each other's thought process or whatever has been said. We
Correct.
can do that.
So instead of, I always try to avoid handshakes. I mean, not in real life, but in drawing. Handshakes are very difficult to draw. So what I mean,
So
whenever I have
I
to,
think well, so a teacher drawing on the board and then different students, like you can show the different students by different shape the heads,
yeah,
and all of them are understanding what teacher is drawing.
okay, nice. So I'll take this point. Lavanya is already the master of sketch notes. Lavanya, folks, has drawn already 100 sketch notes, and she is a teacher herself. So I will give a little bit of attitude to teachers. And now the teacher is, let's say, explaining using visuals. So, okay, so she is or he is drawing by visuals. And let's say she is drawing what? Let's say a sun. A son, and now these folks who are students have different heads, which means they are coming from different backgrounds, different cultures, and the difference you can show by drawing different heads, but they are all understanding. And what do you mean by common understanding? So all these bubbles are going.
To the sun. Okay, nice.
Now, folks, are you understanding that the whole game is not about of drawing, but the whole game is about actually understanding the point and conveying it through visuals. It's not just one icon drawing and you are done. You won't be winning the trust of your audience then. Okay, give me another point, 6 point. What was the 6 point?
I have a question here.
Hmm.
Could we draw on their bodies different flags, like one Indian flag, one French flag? Could
Oh.
we?
Very nice. That's also a very good idea. So basically, here you can draw simple people and then, I mean, same people, and then even if you don't want to draw a flag, you can just write India here or Germany or whatever. And that's also a difference. Yes. So you are right. You can also give the flag in their hands. So this could be also one of the ways. Okay. What was the other point? Sixth. Give me some
So
other point.
imagination.
You missed 4. You missed 4.
Engagement.
I missed 4. Okay. So we'll draw at 4. So give me another point. Engagement.
Emotional
Collaboration,
storytelling,
enhancing engagement.
Okay, collaboration.
emotional
Let me choose that point. So collaboration.
connect.
Okay, enhances collaborative learning. enhances collaborative. I pay a huge attention in avoiding my cursive handwritings, folks. Cursive handwritings are a spoiler of sketchnotes. So enhances collaborative learning, which means I have got less space here as well. So what I'll draw is, I will draw this person. And maybe, what should I draw? Any idea? How do I draw collaborative learning? So I want to draw.
Like group of learners together reading something or doing some task.
Something
Using a
like that.
same.
Do a round table with all of them playing with clay or
No
something.
space.
I think the round table.
Two
I think
people standing with puzzle pieces and trying to
Can
join
be,
it together.
nice.
can be a corner table. No space.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I
Or
will
you can just
draw.
have like people having sheets of paper and then they're just like exchanging or seeing. what
Okay,
it
I
is.
always love the childhood memories because that's my repository of ideas. So I will draw something like this. This person is pushing this puzzle and this person is pushing this puzzle. Puzzle is always a symbol of collaborative learning. And this is also something about doing things. And to be honest, I had less space, so I had to manage this.
Just one thing on the item 3.
Yeah.
I think better would be if he's thinking of Apple in the mind and him drawing something like a computer Mac. But then it makes the connection that it's a mnemonic. He remembered something Apple and actually he wanted to was talking about the computer, but he memorized it as an apple, but he could recollect it when he was drawing. It's just a suggestion.
Try to draw. I mean, then I'll
Because
understand
because
better.
it says enhances memory and retention. I think
Enhances.
that
I get
would
your
bring
point
out the
actually, and
point.
you're correct here. Yeah. So I should draw some more one computer or something in which he's reading something, but because of his memory retention, he's understood it better. But try to draw yourself and then show it in the group. By the way, if you have not joined the group, if you are not in the group, please be in the WhatsApp group so that I can see your drawings as well. Let's complete the points. So point number 6, give me 2 more points, folks.
Emotional connect.
Emotional connect, okay. Emotional connect with whom? With the teacher.
Students.
Hidden emotions coming out.
Okay. Hidden emotions. Hidden.
Emotional connect can also be like students taking ownership of their learning.
Yeah. Okay, we'll write it in 7 point. So hidden emotions. What do you mean by hidden emotions? I think hidden emotions basically means what? When somebody is drawing. Give me a hint. What should I draw? Help me with the visual vocabulary. One thing which is so easy to show is hidden emotions. He is already giving his heart. But maybe I can draw here somebody
Some
who-
positive response
No,
to others,
teacher at-
but in,
teacher
in
at
his
the
art,
center.
sad or in grief.
Sir, it's better to draw that he's giving his heart in his imagination because it's representing hidden emotions, right?
hidden emotions, correct.
As he thinks it.
Correct.
Teacher at the
I think
center
the
and
He's giving the heart.
sorry.
Yeah.
I think the other way could be a person holding a mask with his face. I think inside he is unhappy or something, and the mask is in a different context. So his inner emotions are coming out.
Yeah, fantastic. I think that's
No.
a good one. So basically,
I feel here the emotional connect in classroom is students getting connected to the content that the teacher is
wait,
teaching.
Lavanya, we
Yes.
are talking about hidden emotions right now. So hidden emotional connect, we'll draw it in the other point. Right now, we are talking about hidden emotions. Expresses hidden emotions.
Mm.
Basically, we are talking about
Yeah.
this point. Expresses. Okay, I will take the metaphor from the gentleman and let's see if we are able to draw because it's a fantastic metaphor. So expresses. Okay, let me expresses hidden emotions. And what I want to show is, let's see, this guy has a mask. And how do I draw a mask? So maybe this is the mask which he is holding, and here he is looking very happy. Instead of giving two handles to the mask, I think one handle is good enough.
Piyush, you don't need a mask, right? What you can put is like within his art, where you put on a bottom of his body, right? Within that, you put the emotions, their own emotions. In paper, it is different emotions. That's all.
Yeah, almost trying to draw this, but just because I want to show off my drawing, I'm using. I really like the metaphor, to be honest.
Actually,
Sir, we
actually,
can
you don't have to. Actually, you don't have to show the full body. Actually, you can just show, I think, the face and a mask side by side
Sir,
with it. One
sir,
is happy, one
on
is
their,
sad.
sir, on their body, we can show our heart, where is like our heart is exist, and show the sadness, and on face, it is like the smile. The both are different hidden emotions.
What
On
I have
face,
drawn,
This
is
is
it
also
like, is
good.
it almost looking like what we are
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
are
I think
trying to show?
pretty.
Yeah, good enough. If it's good enough, the rule of 10 people you already know. If 10 people are with me, this is the drawing, best drawing. I don't want to compete with the drawings. Okay, now the last point was emotional connect with the emotional connect with subject. Who will tell me the metaphor for this? Emotional connect with the subject.
So maybe he was thinking about maths or science, which represents a number or a experimental diagram.
Experimental diagram. Okay, so I understand emotional connect with the subject is when something in formulation it is
I
being
think
put, and that the student understands it emotionally as well.
in this you'll have to draw a heart. I think emotions connect with heart.
So you can
Probably the
draw,
heart of the person getting connected to the heart of the paper.
you can draw
Heart
an
of the paper.
anchor.
Okay.
You can draw an anchor from the like from the heart to the paper. An anchor sign.
You can put two people and their heartbeats connecting together.
So something like this.
Yeah, so we can write maths over there, or science or geography, something like
Yeah,
that.
that will be a good idea.
You can
Good
also
enough?
make an arrow instead of a connection line. You can also make an arrow instead of a connection line.
Yeah. So arrow and connection doesn't matter too much. Now see what is happening here. So this is basically my basic drawing. And now now this is the point where you have made the sketch note. Now I will only enhance the visual hierarchy and visual bucketing. First point, I already see that. Do you see that point number 2, point number 3 and 5 has a red element to it? One red piece is there. So here the question mark is red, here apple is red, here sun is red. So what I will try to use is add one red element in every point so that it justifies visual bucketing. Every family should have a red thing here. Here, what should be the red thing? I think maybe, yeah, I can make this thread red. And here, I think this could be red. And here, maybe the pencil is red. Mute your mics, folks. Mute your mics. Right? Apart from that, I'm just trying it out. Let's see if it works. Maybe I want to focus a little bit on the pointers. So can I give them a red line? You tell me whether this is useful or not. Otherwise, I will remove this. What do you think? Is it making a little bit of, it is making chaotic, or shall I remove it? Another,
It's good.
yeah, it's okay. Or the other idea would be, the other idea is also that you can box it. But whatever you do to one point, you should do it to all the points. So I will use, let's say, red color here and try to see if I can box it. So this is point number 1. This is point number 2. This is No need to complete the box. It should just give a feeling of boxing. So which is better, folks? Boxing or that underline thing?
Boxing.
Shading makes a good difference.
Boxing.
Boxing.
No,
Okay.
underlining.
Okay, take your call. Both are correct. Right? But if you are making a box to one, make a box to everything, because it's about visual family, visual bucketing. And now I can easily see that, see, my first topic is of the highest font size and the other ones are of the lower font size. So folks, this was a Sketchnote, and maybe you want to go to, not with red color because red is an accentuation. So I will draw with arrows if you want to draw with arrows so that it looks like a mind map. And this is my point, why Sketchnote in classroom. I will probably use this in my website as well. All of you, please show me your Sketchnotes as well, whatever you have drawn till now. Show me on your pointer. I am also taking a picture, by the way, folks. Take a picture of the screen so that we can motivate others as well about the Wednesday workshops. So this is what we drew in our Wednesday Sketchnote practice. You can also join our community and attend these practice sessions next Wednesday. We do it every Wednesday. Show me your drawings, folks, all of you. Okay, I see one drawing. Anuradha has already drawn. Himanshi has already drawn. Vidhi has drawn as well. And I think other people will be sharing in their WhatsApp group as well. Okay, folks, do you also want to see that how to, could you name your website? Okay, let me write it in the chat. Folks, I'm directly writing you to the name of, I mean, the link of the page where all the courses and trainings are available. You can go and check there. There are some free tools as well there. So this is the link. You can go and check. Now, let's take 10 more minutes. Do you also want to see how we can convert this into a reel, into an Instagram reel? I really
Sure.
want you guys to convert your sketchnotes into videos as well. Have you been seeing the sketchnotes which we are publishing for Jess AT and Ankur Wariko last few days?
Yes.
Try to convert it into a video format as well. Now, a very simple format of converting it to a video, I will try to show you is this. So see, this is how my Sketchnote is looking right now. So where is this? Are you able to see? This is my iPad, okay? Now, I have an idea. What I'll do is I will now cover this with some creative stuff so that it creates a climax or something, you know, in the reels. So maybe I will cover this with this thing. I have some cute things. Not too many cute things, but what else? Maybe this. I think this will create a nice suspense in the story. Okay, for each and every point, I will have some objects. You have to do all these gimmicks, folks, for reels. Reels is a tough content to crack. Okay, I will write this. What else? What else? What else? Wait, I have to come up with some creative stuff. Wait, what shall I? What I have? Okay, I have to search now. Some. Okay, I have this thing. I don't know if people will understand or not. I'll show you. And oh, I also have Vicks VapoRub. And maybe what else? Some blank dabba. Okay, folks, this is some nonsense I'm doing, but nonsense have the best possibility of becoming popular. So see what I've done here. I have hidden the points like this. You can also use simple post-its. Okay, so you can also use post-its and then pick up there. But then I think I'm just experimenting with this because it's a kids content. And people always see that, wow, there is something expressive. So the chances are that it might get more engagement. So now what I will do, I will record in front of you. I will record a video in front of you. And when I record a video, I always use this kind of a tower as well. Can you already see the tower? I'm using this tower.
Piyush, one recommendation, if you can stop the screen share
Oh
so
yeah.
that we can see you on full screen.
Okay, good idea. So let me stop my screen share by going on Zoom and screen share. Mute your mics, folks. Mute your mics. Okay, but now I have this. Okay, wait, where is the notes? I'm logging out from my chat GP from my iPad because I'm seeing my own picture on my notes, so which I don't want in the reels. And now what I'll do is I'll show you the whole arrangement, but let me just set this up. And this will be a very quick one. I hope it comes nicely. And okay, something like this. Okay, and now I'm putting it. Okay, folks, this is little difficult to do. Okay, can you see now what I'm doing? I am doing something like this. So this is how the arrangement is. This is how my phone is because it's a vertical form of content. Wait, this is a vertical form of content. So I've put my iPad like this. Got it? And it should be on my phone, it should be on the center. And what I'll do it now is, okay, I'm recording the video. And don't worry, even if I'm talking, I will edit this and then when we do the reels, then we will do the voiceover. So I'm doing this now. Okay, why Sketchnote should be used in classrooms? Point number one, it makes the subject matter simple. Point number two, it avoids chat GPT cheatings. Point number three, it enhances memory and retention. Point number four, it enhances collaborative learning. And fifth, it enhances universal language so people from different countries can communicate together. Point number six, it expresses the hidden emotions. And point number seven, it establishes emotional connect with the subject. Okay, looks pretty funny, folks. I don't know how it will come. Okay, so this is what it is. Let's hear what was the recording like. You want to see the recording as well? Let's play. I will edit this and then when we do the reels, then we will do the voiceover. So I'm doing this now. Okay, why Sketchnote should be used in classrooms? Point number one, it makes the subject matter simple. Point number two, it avoids Got it, folks? GPT cheatings. Point number three, it
Yeah.
enhances memory and retention. Got it, got it, got it. And now, if you are still interested, maybe I can share my screen with you all, my mobile screen, and then show you how this was done. So I am logging in through my mobile. Are you bored, folks? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let me log in from my phone. So I'm going on Zoom call here. And now going on Zoom meetings. I want to show you how quick this is. Sometimes, many times we get puzzled that how to do this and how not to do this, but don't think too much. Just record. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I am sharing my screen. Where should I share my screen from? Okay, this is my screen. Start broadcast. So now you can see my phone screen. And now I'm going on Instagram. And on Instagram, I am going on this plus sign, plus reel. And this record, start a new video. This is the recording and here it is. And don't worry, even if I'm talking, I will edit this and then when we okay, so I have to edit this. Okay,
classrooms. Point number one.
I can already take this.
Point
in,
number
edit-
one.
edit
It
video.
makes the subject matter simple.
Okay, I'm
Point
reducing
number
the
two.
volume
It
because
avoids.
this was already messy. Yeah, from here it starts, right?
It avoids chat GPT cheatings. Point number three. It
Wait, wait,
enhances.
wait.
Point number 1, it makes the subject.
Wait, where is the point number 1 starting?
Point number 1, it makes.
Okay, this was not, so I have to stretch it.
Video, and don't worry, even if I'm talking, I will edit this, and then when we do the reels, then we will do the voiceover.
Okay.
Why Sketchnote should be used in classroom? Sketchnote should be used in classrooms.
So I think from here.
So I'm doing this now. Okay, why Sketchnote should be used in.
Okay, I'm making a split and deleting this video. So this is deleted, and after this, I think it's all good.
Why Sketchnote should be used in classrooms? Point number 1, it makes the subject matter simple. Point number 2,
all this is done.
Establishes emotional connect with the subject.
Okay, in one go,
Okay,
this is okay.
why?
And now I can go on where I edit video and then not voiceover. I'll go here and then enhance my voice. So go on the enhance and then voice enhance, done. Do I need to add some music? Adding music always helps. So basically I will add some music? What is this? Now I'll go on this controls. This music I will reduce. I will increase my
Point number
camera
3,
audio.
it enhances memory and retention. Point number 4, it.
Got it? And
Fifth,
then I think this is done.
It enhances universal.
Okay, this will be fun. Okay. Why classroom sketch notes? Oh, why should students use classroom sketch notes? Okay, I am just posting it. I will be, whenever you are posting the reel, try to click on invite collaborator and invite visual thinking school so that we can also put your reel in our feed. So visual thinking, come on, visual thinking. The account cannot calibrate because they don't have access to Instagram music. Okay, some crappy thing. I don't know why. So, okay, done. And okay, shall I post it, folks? Okay, I'm not too sure about the response. So, okay, let's do this. Share.
न्यूयॉर्क सिटी हर साल करोड़ों रुपए खर्च करता है अपनी बेंचेस को अनकंफर्टेबल बनाने के लिए.
Let me share the link with you and see how the stop sharing. I've stopped my sharing. And now if you go on it is still getting posted. This is ultimate form of risk, folks, when I'm just posting it in front of you. Okay, let me finish it. It will finish and I'll share the link with you all. By that time, please share your pictures in the WhatsApp group. Share your pictures, your pictures as in your sketch notes in the WhatsApp group. I'm also sharing this sketch note. Okay. Okay. And if you don't have access to the WhatsApp group, please join this. Oh, my phone is still on Zoom. Leave. I'm leaving the meeting from phone. Join the WhatsApp group. HTTPS visual thinking school.eu/WA. And now I'm sharing it in your groups. So first I'm sharing it in the C group. Okay, this was the practice we did. Please share all your sketch notes as well there. And now I am sharing the Instagram post. Okay, before even seeing it, I am sharing it with you. So, okay. Copy link, and this is the reel we made. I am sharing it in the WhatsApp group now. So see in the WhatsApp group. This is the reel we made. Check the reel, folks. Please don't laugh. It is if it is funny. But if it is funny, actually, it will be better. Okay. So this is how much time it takes, folks. Instead of too much of thinking, just do things rather than think. I am sharing everything. Cool. So I've shared it in all the groups. In B group, I have not shared. Yeah. Got it? How it came? Let me see now as now. Used in classrooms. Point number 1, it makes the subject matter simple. Point number 2, it avoids chat GPT cheatings. Point number 3, it enhances memory and retention. Point number 4, it enhances collaborative learning. And 5th, it enhances universal language so people from different countries can communicate together. Point number 6, it expresses the hidden emotions. And point number 7, it establishes emotional connect with the subject. ठीक ठाक आ गया नहीं? Mukesh?
Yeah.
But of course, you can use your own creativity as well. Sometimes you can put post-its there or just anything. Okay, folks. Now, any questions? I have shared the link of the course which you can take in the form of visualthinkingschool.eu/training. Some of you who are new, I have shared the group link. If you have anything still remaining, ask the doubts. If you have started the course, maybe you bought it a few weeks back. If you have started the course and if you are facing difficulty, let me know. Any doubts, folks?
Tush, I have one. What was the
Bhavani, tell me.
classroom? Classroom sketch notes. I missed the previous classes.
So Bhavani, you have attended the business sketch notes.
Yes.
Especially for the teachers and students and parents, we created a separate course called Classroom Sketch Notes. So instead of business examples, we talk there. I've explained how to draw history icons, how to draw animals.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the difference between a classroom sketch note and a business sketch note.
Okay, and there was a sale of there was something that you could purchase also for that, right?
Yeah, I've still switched it on. So whenever I am in front of you, that sale will be on. So this link will show you that sale again.
Just one question. How do you access the business sketch notes?
So
you have to go for a training
notes,
separate.
Business
Yeah.
sketch note is also a course which we are creating, and it is almost finished. I'll be launching it in the coming week. So then you will be able to see business sketch notes as well.
Great. Okay, thanks.
So, Piyush, 2 questions that I have.
Yeah.
First is, I did attend your the master class on Sunday. So I had
That was
this
not a
question.
master class. That was just a class because master classes are always 6 hours long. But that was just an
Alright.
introduction, and this is also coming week as well. So on coming week Sunday as well, we are doing that again.
Right. So I just wanted to ask you that you had we could avail a course.
Yeah.
So like you have the business doodling classroom, which is live, as in you are there, like you taught us drawing today. So something like that you could come up with for classroom sketch notes.
I have a plan. And especially this is for teachers. Expect this in next week, and it all depends on how many registrations we get. Because usually when I do in-person workshops, some people have timing issues. Like timings won't match, and this won't match, and that's why now I'm coming up with more and more courses rather than live workshops. But because it's summers, I already know that there is holiday season going on. I will be coming up with a fast-tracked certification course for teachers on classroom sketch notes. It will be a 2 or 3 day workshop, and each day it will be 3 hours. So expect that it will be a 6 or a 9 hour kind of a thing.
All right. And the second question is that I am from the corporate arena. I do leadership trainings and all of that. So, but then like you are teaching, I just wanted to understand the difference between business doodling and the classroom sketch notes, because I am learning from scratch. Actually, you are enabling me to visually think.
Yeah.
which I actually wanted in your classroom Sketchnote session now, because this is my second session that I'm attending, and I find this to be actually unwiring my brain and my learning, and then rewiring it. So what happens in the business thing? Is it
This is a
different, or is
surprise
it
that
the
we started with business sketchnotes only, and I've been
Uh-huh.
doing business sketchnotes for the last 5 years. Your exact answers are there on my homepage. So my homepage is here, visualthinkingschool.eu, and I'm absolutely sure that on one scroll you will get your answers. Visualthinkingschool.eu. You will see, mostly we have corporate courses. School courses we just started. So we are more focused on corporate, to be honest. So you will get your answers.
Can
Okay,
I
thank
answer
you.
that, Piyush, for her, just to clarify, since I've done the
Oh yeah,
business
Bhavani has
sketchnotes
done
and
all the
storytelling,
levels.
and I'm also a trainer from the same space. Yeah, so to add to that, like you said, that the visual memory becomes good. So right now, my decks for my presentations are all hand drawn. No more any pictures or any of those thing. Everything is hand drawn. It could be for critical thinking. You can talk about crucial conversations, any topic on soft and behavioral skills. That is the transformation that has happened for me post Piyush's classes.
All right, so I guess that answers Bhavani. So it was for you did the business doodling one, right?
Yes, and I did the storytelling as well.
All right, all right. So thank you, Piyush. Thank you, Bhavani. Answers.
You will see all the 4 levels, Aarti, on the homepage.
I
Yeah.
have visited your website n number of times, but I wanted this clarity from you that what is going to help me more?
Business sketchnotes, of course. As classroom
All right.
sketchnotes will mostly help exact teachers and parents of kids. But if you are in a business space, business sketchnotes will help you more.
Sure. Thank you so
What
much.
does sorry, there was another Piyush, you were talking about another course which was not visual thinking. I'm missing
So
the other.
basically, okay, I'll just take 5 minutes because I see that there are queries around it. So I'm just sharing my screen. So when you go on this website, visualthinkingschool.eu.
That was storytelling actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically our these are the outcomes which you can expect, and these outcomes are linked with these trainings. So we have these 4 trainings. One is the basic communication drawing, which is just understanding how to draw to communicate. Then comes Sketchnote, then comes visual business storytelling, and then comes graphic facilitation. So graphic gameplays, and that's the fourth level. Now, when you click on download brochure, you will be able to understand each and everything of our trainings with examples as well. So if I have to go here, you will be able to download this, and this will open. This kind of a brochure will open to you. And here you will understand what are these corporate trainings on. So corporate trainings are 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you will see examples as well. So business drawing means you are able to visualize your jargons like this, and then sketch notes are what we did just now. Then visual storytelling is a different ball game altogether, and this is the third level in which you learn how to convert these kind of flowchart presentations into stories. And then comes graphic facilitation. Similarly, when you go ahead in this, you will also learn, and that's why I say this is the 4 levels in which we do this. And then comes the classroom sketchnote. So download the brochure and everything will be cool. Folks,
Just one question. Can you jump to the any level you want, depending on how it does get?
Level 1 is compulsory. So level 1, which is the business sketchnote, is compulsory. After that, you can choose to go to level 3 or level 4. But level 2, 1 or 2 level is important. Without this, you won't go ahead. I mean, you won't understand anything.
Sir, my chat box is disabled. Could you please send the link of a WhatsApp group so it will be easy to contact you for us?
Okay, I'll send it after putting the call down. Cool, folks.
Last question, I
Great.
guess. I'm still waiting for your trainings in the US time zones. I think this is the first one I attended. I'd
Yeah.
love to be in your other
Yes. So
time.
trust me, this is May, right? In May, I think from June onwards, I'll be launching the US timings as well. US timings means I have to wake up myself at night, but I will do that because I know US is a big, many people have come to me for US. I will be launching the US one. Rest
This
assured.
time is also good for a lot of us in the US. So
Yeah, this time. What is the time now? there?
It's around 12 right now.
12. But what about the working folks, people who are working then?
Maybe Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, on a Saturday this time, right? Okay,
Yeah.
this can work. I'll try for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, folks. Then I'll not take more of your time. We have already exceeded by 20 minutes. I am looking forward to your sketch notes in the WhatsApp group, and we will meet again on Wednesday and coming Sunday as well. If you want to, if you have not attended the last Sunday one, then the coming Sunday as well. Cool. And for the Wednesday practice sessions, call your friends, call your colleagues, everyone. You know now how the sessions go on. So, yeah. Taking a final bye with all of you, and we'll meet on next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Okay, great. Great. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.